Broly and Cell fight started. Goku was lying on the ground unconscious. Others were absorbed by Cell. This battle was gonna decide everything. Now it all depends on Broly, if our hero's goal of defeating Xeno was going to be successful or if his new life was just going to go to waste. Broly was in his Ikari form while Cell was using his form Ultra Instinct. Broly being the legendary Super Saiyan whose power increases with every second and having the highest potential, more than anyone, became powerful enough to keep up with Cell Ultra Instinct who defeated Goku at his full power not long ago. The battle was fierce, the whole planet was shaking. Beerus and Whis seeing this battle from the staff were surprised. First they see Frieza reach godly level, then a Saiyan, and after not long ago there are many Super Saiyan gods present on a weak planet. Then the same Saiyan masters Ultra Instincts, and an android also achieves the technique of angels, and now a mortal is easily able to battle him. This was all too much for them to take at once and believe. Broly's strength was increasing with every second, but so was Cell's. He had Goku Techniques and immense power and Gohan potential. The battle continued for a long while. Cell Ultra Instinct was leveling up. Unlike Goku, his body could easily adapt to the immense power. Broly was keeping up with his own power-up, but he didn't last long. Soon enough Cell started to dodge all Broly's attack. He was perfecting his Ultra Instinct. Broly transformed into his legendary Super Saiyan. His pupils were gone. Broly was somewhat in control. He knew who was the enemy and who was not. He started rampaging and destroying Cell. Soon, not too long after, with a Death Beam cannon, Broly destroyed Cell's upper body. But Cell regenerated his upper body just after it instantly. This goes on for a long time. The battle continued for 2 days continuously. The planet was completely now became covered up in lava. Cell and Broly's battlefield. Goku was now conscious and was watching their battle, but he wasn't strong enough to HRLP Broly. He was pissed at himself. Broly and Cell continued. Every time Cell was destroyed he regenerated. His Kai was like never ending. On the other hand, Broly was just a powerhouse. His power just increased instead of decreasing. Soon after a while, Broly, due to too much power, lost control and went berserk. Goku saw him and backed off from where he was watching. Cell was being bullied by Broly was way more fierce now. Soon the planet was destroyed. Goku transformed into his god form to survive in space. The absence of air didn't affect Broly. He was already covered in his immense ki, and Cell didn't need it. The battle still continued. GKU, now back to fully recovered after a while, wanted to help Broly, but it wasn't going to happen anytime soon. Not at least Broly comes to his senses. Goku then suddenly remembered something from his previous life. He instantly transformed into Mastered Ultra Instinct. And while Broly was beating shit out of Cell, he went behind Cell and used Forced Spirit Fission. Broly himself was surprised by Goku's sudden appearance, but due to that attack everyone that Cell absorbed were out. Vegeta, Bardock, Raditz, Jin, Gohan, they all came back out of Cell instantly, but they were heavily injured like they were after Cell last act before Cell absorbed them. Goku grabbed them all and instant transmission to Namek gave them a little energy so that they could easily walk around and recover themselves. There were no Senju cause Goku didn't THNK, he would need them. Agonist Cell, and now planet was also destroyed. This didn't affect Cell, he was already adapted to such power and growth. To get away from Broly he released his minions yet again, but this time there were hundreds of them. All with 1/10 of Cell's power. They were too weak for Broly, but he was outnumbered. And whenever they died they exploded, with force enough to destroy a planet. This is where Cell was now. Broly was in trouble. Goku instant transmission a minion of Cell that was about to explode to where Cell was. But the explosion didn't affect Cell. Goku now was going to help Broly, but he saw many of Cell minion hanging on to Broly. 2 on each limb. All exploded at once. Broly was now heavily injured and was knocked out due to such damage. Goku uses instant transmission and takes Broly to Namek and return back to fight Cell. This time Goku decides to use his perfect form along with Kaioken. Knew this wasn't going to end well. He and Beerus decide to go to the battle. Goku used Kaioken ×5s and rushed towards Cell. His SP-ped was way a lot compared to before, but his body was struggling to keep this power. Goku punched Cell in the guts. Cell was thrown back. Cell used his full power and was able to match Goku's speed and power. Goku went and used Kaioken 10 times and he knew battling Cell at equal power wasn't gonna cut it. Goku started beating shit out of Cell. Goku made a Destructo Disc in mids of battle and launched it. The disc cut Cell in many parts. Goku continued this and charged up to Kaioken ×20. Goku charged up a Kamehameha and launched it at small parts of Cell, but one minion came and took L's parts away. Using such power instantly made Goku to transform. Goku was now in immense pain and fainted because of lack of air too. Beerus and Whis arrived there and took Goku away to their planet. Cell regenerated and released many minions, and with an army of minions he eventually reached Namek and destroyed the planet. Along with that, he absorbed everyone else, but Broly wasn't there. Everyone else knew that if Cell was to absorb Broly, no one could defeat Cell after that. so Gohan and Vegeta took Broly with them while Bardock, Jin and Raditz tried to hold Cell off for as long as they could. Those three, while traveling through space for a long time just before their energy was finished, arrived on a planet and fainted. Cell was searching for others, but he just couldn't find them. They were all out of Cell range. Cell, using his army of minions, started waging havoc in the universe. Beerus tried to destroy Cell 9 times, but he would just regenerate somewhere in space from his minion. He was now like unstoppable. Goku woke up and saw Whis and Beerus. They told Goku who they were and that they were going to help him become stronger. Of course, Goku already knew it. Whis asked him how he learned Ultra Instinct. Goku was confused if he should tell him about his previous life. So for no, he lied that he just got it while training. Whis didn't ask anything further cause Ultra Instinct was a technique achieved with complete state of calmness, so it wasn't too weird that a mortal achieved it. Whis told him that there was another level to Ultra Instinct that Goku can achieve. But before they start training, Beerus wanted to battle Goku once. Goku agreed. They started battling. Goku was in his base at first. Beerus also did a bit of warm-up while Goku was in his base. After that, they both looked at each other, both knowing what the other wants. Like true warriors ready to start the battle. Everything around them was like frozen in time. It was just the calmness before the storm. They both powered up. Goku in his blue Kaioken times 20 and Beerus at his 60%. They rushed at each other, clashing with their fists. Force enough to send a shockwave all around Beerus' planet, pushing away the air around them. Goku threw another punch, only for it to be getting blocked by Beerus. Goku not backing off, pushing Beerus towards the ground. Beerus, before getting crashed, made a backflip in air and kicked Goku. Before Goku got kicked, he vanished and appeared behind Beerus and launched a kick in return, but Beerus used his tail and grabbed Goku and threw him towards ground. Before Goku crashed, Beerus appeared behind Goku and kicked him again, sending him upward. Then trying the same thing again, but Goku this time vanishes continuously and at last punches Beerus in the guts. This goes on for a while. After having a lot of fun, Beerus was getting bored and wanted to use more power. So he told Goku to use his mastered Ultra Instinct. Beerus used his 100%. Beerus was now covered in dense destruction energy. Beerus attacked Goku, but Goku dodges it. Goku had complete control and mastery over his. Goku tries to hit Beerus with energy blasts, but they just got erased after touching Beerus' aura. Beerus said, "Energy-based attacks won't work on me while I'm in this form." Goku, with a faint smirk on his face, rushes towards Beerus at full speed. Beerus dodges Goku attack but still got a small cut on. Goku now unleashed his giant ki form. Beerus, after seeing this power of Goku, replies with his own, creating a dragon made of destruction energy. Both of them clashes and gets destroyed. After a long battle, Goku decided he should end it, and used his perfect Ultra Instinct. Power of autonomous Ultra Instinct and speed of mastered Ultra Instinct. Beerus says, "You are not the only one who is left with a power-up. You use the technique of angels, but we God also have one of our own." Beerus transforms. This is true Hakushin, or you can at Ultra Ego form. At the end, Beerus was the one to win the battle. After the battle, Whis healed Goku, and Beerus appreciated him for making him push far enough to use his third strongest form. Goku was confused and asked, "What do you mean by third strongest?" Beerus said, "Ultra Ego is the technique used by destroyers, but they are also taught Ultra Instinct and can use it with their Ultra Ego. That is the Ultra form. And the final form is something I don't like to use because it drains me all out of my ki only in 15 minutes. I'm still in process to master it." Whis says, "And my lord, even when you haven't mastered it, you don't train to do so. Being the only god of destruction to use Ultra Instinct is a good feat to achieve, but just because you are far stronger than other gods doesn't mean you should not train." Beerus just keeps silent and acts like he didn't listen. This says to Goku that he will be teaching him the last stage of Ultra Instinct that a Saiyan can achieve, according to what has been seen long before in past. Goku was confused about what this meant long before in past but didn't focus on it. Then Beerus says that he will be training Goku to learn Ultra Ego so he can get an Ultra form of his own. Goku was excited to start his training and also was in a hurry cause he needed to defeat Cell as fast as possible. This, knowing the circumstances and the lack of time, summoned Pyramid of Power, a structure that connect two different dimensions much like Time Chamber, but it's used by gods and is way more powerful. 1 hour in real world is equal to 10 years inside the Pyramid of Power. Beerus, Whis and Goku enters the Pyramid of Power to start their training. Meanwhile, on planet Vampa, Vegeta and Gohan lands with Broly to rest for a while. They were almost out of energy due to traveling for so long in space, and Broly was still unconscious due to his injury. They all lay down to rest for a while only to be attacked by a giant serpent. Vegeta, already being angry, launches an energy blast that blasts away right through the center of the giant serpent, killing it in the process. Vegeta, after using last bit of his energy, faints.
Well guys, this is all for this part. If you want to know what's going to happen next, you need to subscribe and wait. And do like, share, and subscribe the channel for upcoming parts and even new series.